Hey, I'm at Lachat Farm. I thought I'd take you with me. Anyway, I'm here with Powder, and Wilson's behind the camera. I'll try to get him in at some point. But before I come into this beautiful gate, which I really love, it's all been made with a lot of love by volunteers and stuff around here. I just want you to see the farm. So Wilson's going to pan around real quick and then come back. There's a bee house up there, beehives, excuse me.
Yeah, it's behind that tree up there. Behind there somewhere. And here we are back at the garden.
This is the gorgeous garden. And back to me. So we're going to enter in through this door. And I'm trapped in Powder's leash. Okay. Here we go.
Powder, you gotta stay. Powder, come here. Not for dogs. Come on. So now she's reading the instructions on the next thing we're gonna plant. What is that, honey?
More radishes.
Oh yeah, more
organic.
radishes.
Okay.
And this is our plot right here, as you've seen pictures of. And Susan will let you know what's what.
All right. Oh my gosh, these are radishes. They've gotten big. We're going to have to pull them up. I wish we could have planted more sooner, but that's okay. We're here doing it now. And they're pretty fast. This is, these are beets. And they've grown quite a bit since I was here last. I love seeing that. And this is my favorite because they've grown so beautifully. These are mustard greens. I have to check and see when we can harvest them because I don't know how big they get. But I think they get quite a bit bigger. These are collards. And I don't know why not a lot came up in the middle. We can replant that though. It's probably getting too hot now, maybe in August. These are more collards. Oh, you know what those are, marigolds. And then we've got kale in this area. So this is a kale plant, this is. And again, the middle section for some reason, and over here, nothing happened much. Okay, these are yellow wax beans, and these are green beans. I might have gotten that mixed up, but I'm pretty sure I put the yellow on the outside. These are lettuces underneath because they'll get shaded from these beans, as well as cucumbers. We've got 2 cucumber plants. The others didn't come up. I don't know why, but anyway, that'll do. Oh, parsley, more marigolds. This is nasturtium. If you look here, there's a flower there. Maybe you know about these. You can actually eat them. You can put them in a salad. They look really pretty. Make it look really festive. Or on a cake or something like that. Arugula here and here. And more marigolds. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to plant the seeds then, I guess. So I need to push away some of this hay. Need to be 1 inch apart and 1/2 inch deep. So maybe I should pull some out. We're not going straight home though.
That's okay, they'll last.
In the car? Oh,
yeah.
Well, all right. So let me pull some out. Oh, look at that. I had a huge one before. I'm not sure if I should even let them stay longer than that. Those I guess could. These might still grow more. Well, this is a pretty big plant, so I'll pull this one up. That's a pretty big one. Here we go. So now I'll plant some here and here and here. You can plant them just 1 inch apart. It's amazing. This one's pretty big too. Look at that. I guess that one's ready. Woo! So exciting, baby radish. Or now an adult radish, excuse me. And I guess I'll leave those too. Alright, so I'm making rows here. Don't want to get too close to the beets. I guess I'll do it one at a time. This is a weed. Weed beets. Oh my gosh, it's really hot. Not like you though, not like in Florida. I bet this would feel cool to you. But this feels really hot. Sun's right on me. I have to keep my back to the sun so it's not on my face because that can make my rosacea worse. And don't zoom in on my face. No, I have nothing going on now. You can't see anything. I'm just taking out like 5 or so. Right. Half-inch deep. So I'm just going in a little bit there. Plunk. An inch apart from that one. Another plunk. So I'll actually be using these radishes in like miso soup, or and sometimes press them, or maybe even make some pickles out of them, which is really easy. You cut them in half and you throw them in a jar with umeboshi vinegar and water, and then just keep the lid off, and they just turn into delicious pickles, umeboshi radish pickles. Alright, so there's another one. This is time consuming. We set this time aside to have recreation time, get away from work and everything. Tomorrow's the 4th of July. So this is a day in the life. One day.
Okay, so now we're going to water the garden. And they are wonderful enough to supply water hoses and water. So, and Susan wants me to water under these so we don't get the leaves wet for the beans. So I'm just going to soak these like so. That should be more than enough. I'll do that here too. And here. And now we don't have to do it over there, right? Under those guys, right?
I guess not. While he's watering, I'll just show you a couple of other gardens. They're particularly beautiful. Like this one here. Oops, my shadow's in the way. You can see those collard greens right here. A lot of people are growing lots of tomatoes. I have to move out of the shadow now. You can see those tomatoes. It's very hard for me to see the screen, so if it wobbles, I apologize. A lot of bright light here. There's some beautiful kale. I think those are from little plants, though. I don't think they grew them from seeds. We're doing seeds. Okay, so here's one garden. Then this is a gorgeous garden here. It's double the size, and they've got everything growing. I'm not going to label everything, not sure what everything is. Some nice lettuces down there, red lettuces, yeah. And then all these snap peas, snow peas growing up on that trellis there. Looks like a big sunflower. No sunflower yet though. Tomatoes. Looks like cabbage down here. And we'll go back and see what Wilson's up to. You can see him from here. Still watering the garden. So this is the whole place. It's hard to see with that sun right now. It'd be best to be in the other corner. Maybe I'll do that real quick. All this can be edited out. I hope Wilson doesn't keep this in because it's very boring. All right. Well, you can see some gardens, but you've seen one, you've almost seen them all when it's on a video. Maybe not. I don't know. Look at these beautiful... Oh, I love zinnias. I want to have a whole garden full of these one day. I think they're so awesome. Oh, pink one. Look at that one. Isn't that pretty? Now you can see the garden closer up from more my point of view. There's the farm over there. And the barn. That's where Emma sang that time. So all these people fill this field, and on farmers market night, they have all kinds of stuff going on. Band, and they're selling stuff. A lot of people come out and get their dinner here. very privileged area, as you know. We're really trying to enjoy it, our last hurrah here. Possibly, who knows, right?
You rolling?
Wilson's wrapping it up.
The polite thing to do is to put everything back the way you found it. And we're fortunate enough to have a really nice watering section. There are 2 of them here. One for this side of the garden and one for the other.
As I was telling you one time that some people don't know how to wrap it up like that, so it's all sloppy and messy. And so that's it.
Here's our garden.
Garden over there. Where is it now? Oh, it's okay. I mean, it's right up here. So ours is not as progressed as other people's. You can see our shadows there. We're waving. That's funny. So anyway, yeah, we started later because I guess they sold the plots to other people, and then they asked us if we wanted one at a discounted rate. So yeah, this is what we're producing, and it's late, but I think it's going to catch up. Somebody said they planted seeds 2 weeks later than someone who planted little plants, and his caught up to the guy who planted the plants and went beyond. So who knows? Maybe that they grow from, they don't get transplanted, so maybe that keeps them a little stronger. So it's fun growing from seeds anyway.
Why don't you show them the radishes you picked? They're in the basket.
Okay.
Right, Powder? Yeah.
I showed them
You
at
having
the
fun?
beginning, didn't
What?
I showed them in the beginning.
Maybe you did.
So we had miso soup today, and I cut up tops like this and put them in the soup and poured the hot water over it, just enough to wilt them, and it just tasted great. And I pressed some of these, I had one big one. So I blanched it. So there, that's our lunch tomorrow. And maybe it'll be our dinner tonight.
All right, let's go.
Ciao. Thanks for joining me, us,
In our garden.
in our garden.
We gotta undo Powder here.
Yep. Powder, come. Oh, good girl. What a good girl you are. You stay now. I'm going to take this off of you, but you're going to stay. Stay. Good girl. She is the best girl. She looks a little funny now because I just shaved her. I took all her hair off. And I don't really like it, but now I don't have to water it for a while. Shoot, I'm getting this tangled in with this plant. Good girl, come. Powder, come. Come on. I have some mint I grow at home, along with some basil and thyme and rosemary. And I brewed some mint tea today and put a little honey in it. Oh man, so good. And that's what I miss about summer when it's winter, is that being outdoors, getting fresh food, making things. Ah, so refreshing.
All right. Here we go into the car.
Subaru.
You open the back?
Here, let me just get her. Lisa, stay.
You need your glasses?
Yeah.
Sunglasses?
Thank you. Oh, I hate leaving my radishes in the car. They're gonna be good.
Well, we'll leave the doors open.